Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Decoding the Polls, a series of webinars, podcasts, and discussions organized and hosted by Center for Public Policy Research during election times. I'm Sri Lakshmi, your host for the day. As the largest democratic exercise in the world comes to an end with only one phase remaining to vote, the nation eagerly awaits June 4th, the day that will decide whether the incumbent NDA government will secure a historic third term in office or if there will be a change of government led by India Alliance. At this critical juncture, we are joined by D. Dhanuraj, Chairman, Center for Public Policy Research, and Mr. Naveen Kumar, a well known political consultant with nearly 2 decades of experience in the political consultancy domain. Mr. Naveen has worked with all major political parties in India and has closely observed and analyzed the various dimensions of politics, including social engineering and caste politics in North India. With his vast wealth of experience, we aim to capture the major political trends in the country and make informed predictions about the seat winning prospects of parties in major states. We hope you find this discussion insightful. Now, let me hand over the stage to Mr. Dhanuraj.
Thank you, Sri Lakshmi, and nice meeting you, Naveenji. Pleasure
Yeah,
talking to you
thank
about
you.
elections all the time whenever we have this, largest democratic exercise in the
Yeah,
world.
thank you.
Naveenji, I know you're tracking this election uh, very closely for the last many months, and uh, I was actually wondering now, with the six phases are over. Six phases are over, and we have one more phases to go. I think around 52 seats are still left out. And yesterday, while I was attending a TV discussion, they were asking me about the rhetoric of the ruling party, even in the last phase. Does it mean something or not? So I'm sure you know more than what I know, since you are in the field, you've been traveling in different states and all. Do you think the fate of the election is sealed? It's over. I mean, it's only a formality in the last phase, or still we have a fight and we have to wait and see.
Yeah, thank you, Dhanuraj. But still, the one phase is already left, and till the last date of the election and till the last time of the 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock at the polling booth, really there is a fight. So we can't say that because there are so many crucial seats, that in West Bengal, in Uttar Pradesh, Purvanchal area, in Bihar also, like Patna Sahib, Patliputra. So these are very crucial seats, and the big leaders, top leaders are now contesting, like Narendra Modi ji contesting Banaras, Ravi Shankar Prasad contesting Patna Sahib. So these are the seats very crucial, and till the last time of the election at the polling booth, we there is a fight and we should wait. But yes, the fate is sealed, and we can discuss about the trends, what's happening, what's going on. But really, it's very difficult to predict.
So after the third or fourth round, I remember both NDA, I mean BJP leaders as well as Congress leaders were claiming that they almost covered 272 seats. So is it the case, or the 272 number will they will reach only after this phase, the last phase? And also, I would like to hear from you, because whenever I talk about elections this time, everybody says that there is no wave in favor of the ruling coalition that was there in the past, but it is not wave in the wave meaning, when you go to these campaigns and rallies, the wave that we witnessed in 2014, 2019 is missing. I believe so. So, what do you say? What is your assessment so far in the field?
Yeah, there are one school of thought. They are saying that there is no strong narrative drives this election, right? So, and you can say that okay, there is no national narrative which is driving this election. The different things are going in a different ways. That it just you can see it at the upper level, at the very macro level. But my take is. it seems like Ram Mandir issue is subsided, and some other rhetoric of the BJP is subsided, and there is no national kind of the narratives. But at the ground, when we assess that what the peoples are thinking in the villages, in the rural area, is still the Narendra Modi plank, like the Lavarthi factor, right? The people who are getting the ration, who are getting the gas cylinders and all other benefits, like 3 month DBT transfer and all these things. So at that level, if you will ask the voters, they will say that yes, we are in the same mood what we have been in 2019. But here the difference is the perception wise, like what we had seen in 2019 and 2014. In 2014, there was like a hope kind of the factor. In 2019, there was a faith kind of the factor on the leadership. So that kind of the narrative is missing. I concede on the fact that really it is missing, because uh, in 2004 compared to in 2014 and 2019, now the regional parties in opposition particularly, regional parties are more vocal than one national party like Congress, right? So in 2019 or 14, the narratives was completely concentrated between BJP and Congress. But here we can see the same thing on the TV channels, but not at the ground. At the ground, again, the regional parties are very much vocal. They are opposing Narendra Modi. They are, in somewhat, in some senses, they are really cornering the support base of BJP somewhere. Like you can see in West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee is doing. In Uttar Pradesh, Akhilesh Yadav looks like very effective. In Bihar, Tejaswi Yadav looks like very effective. So in such a way, regional parties are now a little bit more enthusiastic, and that's why I think there is a missing feature of the national narrative. But it doesn't mean it is going to be it is going to affect more in a sense of the voting pattern, or it may reduce drastically the support base of BJP. That I don't say particularly.
Okay, but I know it's very interesting when you say Agilesh. It seems that you said this. It seems that Agilesh Yadav is effective. RJD Tejaswi Yadav is effective. Mamata Banerjee is also effective. But still, you say that as if I understood you well, you are saying that BJP has an upper edge. How do you explain this?
The thing is, now if you will just analyze one case study like Bihar, in 2014, RJD took some seats, like 4 seats and something. In 2019, it was zero for RJD. So in alliance with the JDU, BJP crossed 39 seats and something. But the matter is, if we will look at the tally of 2014, where BJP single-handedly just it was just managing like 16 or 17 seats, or RJD was managing 4 seats. So it if Tejaswi Yadav is effective, and it is really looks like effective means compared to the other local leaders, because the other local leaders are not so much appealing right now to the people what Tejaswi is doing. But it doesn't mean it will transfer or translate it drastically into the support base. It doesn't mean, because the basic thing is Tejaswi Yadav, he has the same kind of the support base what he had in 2019. His support base can't be affected by any kind of the factors like Pulwama or Balakot strike. No, because if we are talking about MY Samikaran, that MY Samikaran, in accordance with the opposition or any kind of the scholars and something, this support base can't be affected by any Pulwama or Balakot strike. This support base can't be affected by any kind of the euphoric for Narendra Modi leadership, what we saw in 2014. Then what he did and what he got, he secured only 4 seats in 2014 and 0 seats in 2019. So my take is the support base is same. Support base may be little bit intensified, a little bit passive. That that may cause something, but that may not cause drastic, means that may not cause the 10 seats dent to BJP or more than 10 seats dent. No, it may dent like 3 4 seats. So that's why I'm saying, still in Bihar, BJP or NDA per se, they are having the upper edge. So, with the case study of Bihar, we can just extrapolate this data to understand that what is going on in West Bengal. In West Bengal, the TMC is just coming down. Coming down means, if we see that, okay, what they achieved in 2014 and what they achieved in 2019, the vote share and the seat share both are just coming down. So again, you can see that in Uttar Pradesh also, Samajwadi Party with the Congress or Baspa, they have experimented well. All kind of the coalition, caste coalition or the party coalition, they have experimented well. If they are appealing right now more and more, and it looks like that, yes, they are fighting the election with the very enthusiastic and very good kind of the energy and all, that may cause something, but that something can't give them the upper edge over BJP. That's my take.
Interesting, interesting. So let's take this Bihar and the UP a little more in detail because I'm sure you have traveled to some of these states, and
Yes.
couple of things that we noticed. Couple of things I noticed while I interact with many of us. One is, I think you already answered that factor that BJP is not going to lose as much as they believe, but at the same time, many are saying that Nitish Kumar's decline in Bihar politics, or somebody was telling me other day that if Nitish party was fighting on Lotus symbol, that is BJP symbol, he could have still sustained. But having you've been to Bihar, I'm sure you traveled to many constituencies. What is the story from there? Is it right to say that BJP may still have those seats that they won last time, but JDU is going to lose some seats.
Yeah, certainly. This is a fact that Nitish Kumar just switching the party from BJP to RJD to BJP. The image of the Nitish Kumar, the appeal to the or connect with the people of Nitish Kumar, that got dented little bit. There is no doubt about it, really. But the fact is, the 16 seats they are fighting, Jadyu is fighting 16 seats and BJP is fighting 17 seats. On these 16 seats, the people are, whatever I have traveled and I interviewed the people, they are not saying that they are going to vote for Nitish Kumar or Jadyu, because this is the election in accordance with the people. This is the election to elect the prime minister. It's somewhere looks like that. It's like a presidential form of the government where you are going to the polling booth to elect your president or not. Or you can say that Narendra Modi is just standing here to get his mandate, and there is no one compared to him contesting him that I'm going to be prime minister. You should not be the prime minister. Everyone is saying that he should not be the prime minister, but who should be the prime minister, that is in dark. So the people, the common voters, they are saying that either I am going to elect the prime minister or I am going to not elect the prime minister. So this is not a vote for Jadyu or Nitish Kumar. Certainly, if there is an assembly election and Nitish Kumar is again the chief ministerial candidate, really the scene will be completely different. It will be a drastically going towards or leaning towards RJD or Tejasvi Yadav leadership. There is no doubt about it. But now, just I'm giving you one case of Sitavari constituency, where Nitish Kumar has much earlier announced his candidature that Devesh Chandra Thakur, Deputy Chairman of Legislative Council, he is going to be the candidate of JDU in Sitamarhi. Sitamarhi seat is traditionally it has been the OBC caste seat, and Devesh Chandra Thakur is a Brahmin candidate. So there was a completely protest inside of the party and outside of the party. So it was looking like that, okay, Devesh Chandra Thakur is not going to win this election because against him, there is a Yadav candidate from Arjun Rai, and he has also been a veteran leader. He is not a new kind of the candidate and all. So, but closer to the election, what we have noticed, the people of every caste, just except Yadav and Muslim, obviously, all other castes, they have been protesting why NDA has not given the ticket to OVC, but closer to the election, they started thinking that either I'm going to elect the prime minister or not elect the prime minister. What I should do? And so, yes, still I find it there is a contest, but I hope Devesh Chandra Thakur is going to win the election. So this constituency particularly is telling us the story. The personality or the image of Nitish Kumar is not working so much what we are analyzing here. It will work in the
So,
assembly
so
election.
let me say, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but you're saying
Yes.
that Narendra Modi, some poll observers or psephologists are saying that Narendra Modi's popularity is declining in India. I mean, some studies have shown, or they are saying that in their studies, but you are saying that still BJP is winning on his name.
Like I can say that yeah, just we have been discussing about Bihar, so we can take one anecdote from Bihar that the popularity of Lalu Yadav was regularly declining because of the law and order and so many other things, but still he was able to win the elections because of his social engineering base was very good. His welfare schemes to some caste or some class was completely static, and it was completely in depth, and it was completely connected with the party cadres. So likewise, now we should concede that yes, there is no national narrative, there is no strong driving force to drive this election, and so because of that factor, it looks like that okay, the popularity of Narendra Modi is declining. But I don't see it declining. I see sometimes it is intensified and sometimes it is less intensified because the support base of Narendra Modi is is already made on some points and some facts. One fact is Hindutva facts. That's clear facts, and he is not hesitating to pronounce it. Other thing is uh, that Labharthi factor, beneficiary factor, right? The third factor is before Narendra Modi, BJP was not able to consolidate Dalit into the Hindu fold or BJP fold. But Narendra Modi has been successful enough, not 100%, but successful enough to get Dalits into his own support base. The fourth factor is before Narendra Modi, all the leadership of BJP was not so much successful to expand the party base in South India. Narendra Modi has been successful to expand the party base in South India. So I don't think it is declining. Somewhere it may be declining in some state, but in other states, in new states for him, it is gaining. So already it is a matter of just compensated. If somewhere declining, somewhere gaining, the data is saying that it is compensated. So there is no decline.
Okay. I'll also try to bring some numbers here. I was actually
Yes.
checking number of candidates that BJP has dropped this time. Around 140 or 142 candidates they dropped from the list. And they have been doing it every time. I think 2014 also they did, 2019 also they did it. But there was also some, allegations, or probably some people are saying that they have not taken all the caste equations correctly in some of the constituencies, that they are going to suffer from that. The real that engineering, data-driven exercise that BJP has not this time. There is also a discussion about, they have a complacency. BJP workers have some complacency because anyway they set out 400 seats. Anyway they're going to win this elections. There's another factor comes into the discussion about the RSS role. If the RSS machinery is actually, helping or not. I'm sure you might have heard this thing, or you might have experienced some of these things. Can you give some insights? Are these things are going to have an impact on the elections on BJP side?
Yes, from BJP side, there was advantage or disadvantage of Modi factor. The advantage factor we should understand first. The BJP candidate for Lok Sabha election in 2019, they were thinking at the time of the election or after the election got elected, even though, and they were thinking that okay, it was a Modi factor, and because of that I got elected. Uh, and so while serving in the parliament also, they were very candid to admit that yes, if there would not be any kind of the Modi factor and any kind of the central forces or support, it may be that I might have just lost the election. So because of the Modi factor, they got elected. That's the advantage for them. But it is a disadvantage also. They just became complacent uh, just to connect with the people in the constituency and to go there regularly, meet the people, do the Jan Sampark and all these things. Because again, they were thinking that if I will get the ticket from BJP based on the Modi factor, I will get elected. So this is also disadvantage. So there have been many cases with the many MPs where they were not connected regularly during these 5 years to their people. There are so many MP candidates I know personally. They have not visited a single time to the constituency. So in that case, it was very much essential for BJP as a party to not repeat them, and they have experimented in assembly election. Also, they have experimented in Gujarat, where Amit Shah was saying that there is no repeat policy, right? But just take one case. So it is also a combination of other factors also, like a case of Delhi, where they have not repeated 6 candidates out of 7 constituency. Why? Because they have the far better strategy than the opposition. They are thinking that if these leaders who are now established leaders served as an MP for 5 years, everybody knows them. So these leaders should fight now the assembly election to get Aam Aadmi Party defeated, and that's why they haven't given the rest. Like, like if there is going to be the World Cup match, so the Virat Kohli should get some rest to be ready for the World Cup. Because for Delhi, for Delhi, there is a World Cup, that is the assembly election, not the parliamentary election. Parliamentary election is the it is an easy cakewalk, but assembly election is a challenging factor for BJP. So there is combination of the factors, but yes, BJP as a party had a good strategy, not repeating so many candidates.
Okay. So let's take the case of opposition now. We have this India Alliance or India Alliance, and I think the rhetoric or the claims of India Alliance is so much and so wide after the election started. They're claiming that we are going to form the government, we are going to cross 300 seats. There is also some media reports that they are. I mean, of course, during the election, it's all part of the election campaign. Nobody can concede defeat from either sides. I don't know who is going to win, but objectively, if you look at it, they're also saying that we have actually started thinking about forming the government and who will get what and all those things. Media is reporting. I'm not so sure about the veracity of the reports. So, according to you, what is not if I go by your earlier say about BJP still has an upper edge, if I go by that statement, then what went wrong with opposition? What is the issue with opposition?
I would like to answer this question on two bases. One is the logical, other is the practical. On the logical basis, when in 2014 Narendra Modi got elected, BJP got a thumping majority. Uh, that at that point of time, the opposition intelligentsia, the intellectual sales of the opposition parties, particularly of Congress, they started saying that it is a post-truth. So post-truth means they have started thinking the truth is already dead, and now the new rhetoric, based on the emotions, based on the some sentiments, religion, and all these things, started. So it is the resultant part of the post-truth, or the what is the mandate, that is also a post-truth. But uh, I would like to say this is a new normal. This new normal should be realized into the party strategy. And if they will not be very much convinced about what is the new normal and what is the post-truth, they will not craft the good strategy to defeat Narendra Modi or BJP. They, they should eventually they have to realize it. What is the reality of the modern India? What is the reality of 2024? They should not think that just we are sitting in 2010 or 2009. So this is the first logical problem. Second one is the practical. Practically, I am saying that they know that BJP is going to do the Pran Pratishtha, Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha in January. They know that BJP is right now formidable enough with the alliance factors also. BJP has much earlier BJP displayed that okay, what you were saying that you have 21 and 22 roughly the alliance partner. Now I have 33 alliance partner. So it was a much earlier than the election times. So what I'm saying, they have wasted the time. They should have started all the preparation and what they are doing right now during the campaign. They should have started it much earlier. And I would like to recommend that they should have started in 2023 January or February, right words. So they have not properly used the time. But I was not hoping, and surprisingly, I am noticing that during the election they have picked up, because earlier we have already discussed that there is no strong narratives and no strong driving force to drive this election. In absence of the national narrative, they have got some picks and drop kind of the issues in every state, and based on that they built some kind of the rhetoric that can little bit corner BJP somewhere, particularly in the campaign. And I appreciate one thing, in this time the social media factor with the Congress and the opposition is better, is better than what they have been doing in 2019 and 2014. So but again they have not particularly meticulously just opted the issues, because when they were crafting the strategy they went down to the redistribution and the scanning kind of the thing or x-ray kind of the, these are the very sensitive kind of the issues. You have to craft the strategy that should be inclusive, and you should appeal to the every class to support you. It should not be during the campaign. If you are categorizing the society on the basis of the redistribution or the reservation or any kind of the things, then how you can imagine to fight the election against already established leader like Narendra Modi? So it will be very difficult for you to defeat Narendra Modi if you are not so much inclusive during the campaign. That's the 3 points. I think opposition has done some mistakes, but yes, I consider one fact that during the campaign they have picked up.
Okay. So, but you touched upon a very interesting topic that I would like to discuss with you. That is a caste census one. you know, uh, Congress, especially Congress, they've been raising this issue. Rahul Gandhi is raising this issue of caste census. What do you see? How do you look at caste census issue especially in the northern belt? I think southern belt is totally different. But in the northern belt, whether caste census get some traction these days, or is it a right move or wrong move from Congress party to raise this caste census issue again and again?
Uh, I am not saying that will get the traction, but yes, they are a little bit successful to confuse the voters or confuse the support base of BJP. To that extent, I really just feeling that the caste census issue or the X-ray issue kind of the things, like you can see that in 2017 or 2022 election in Uttar Pradesh Assembly, the poor people, we are very much happy that okay, on the corruption issues, the Narendra Modi has done well. He is. He's just taking some kind of the strategy to crush those persons, so those rich or wealthy persons who have been earning the money crores and crores, or even they were admitting that the notebandi factor is very good. I asked some of the people of the Dalit caste in UP, what is the benefit of notebandi for you? No, I'm not getting any kind of the benefit, but I know that those rich people who had the so many cash, Narendra Modi has just given them the lesson. So that's why I'm happy, right? That kind of the thing. If you will just take this kind of the narratives to the X-ray kind of the concept, what he is talking about the X-ray or the caste census or the redistribution, that had given some kind of the impetus to the thinking of the poor class. Should I really review my support base to Narendra Modi? That up to that level, he has been successful to confuse the support base of BJP. But coupled with that, if his candidate will be much stronger, coupled with that, if his strategy will be also at the place, then it may be transferred into the votes. But what he has done, that has confused really, but has not translated into the votes for the Congress.
Okay, Rahul Gandhi had this Bharat Jodo Yatras. Do you see, I mean, any of the states have, because every time when we discuss elections for the last 6 months, a lot of people are talking about, okay, Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo Yatra has helped Congress to revive. I don't know whether it actually revived the party to that extent of winning an election, but what is your observation?
Yes, at the one level, like the cadre base level, it has really giving some kind of the revival factors to the cadre base, because the people who have been in villages of Karnataka, in Andhra, in Telangana, they have been supporter of Congress, and they have now become very much passive. If the Rahul Gandhi Bharat Jodo Yatra is coming up to Andhra Pradesh or to Telangana or Karnataka, they start thinking that yes, my party is still alive. So the thing is, the cadre base, it is giving the oxygen to the cadre at the rural base, but it is not appealing to the just general voters, because from where you have to fetch the votes, for that factor you have to do lot more things, not only the yatra. And with the yatra, if you have the agenda, if you have the some kind of the strategy, some kind of the strong narrative against the leadership, only just alleging चौकीदार चोर है or Rafael or Ambani or Adani, that is not a model. You have to show the model. If you or your party will come to the power, what are the things you can do, and what are the real policy based kind of the lacuna or the drawbacks on the level of the Narendra Modi government. These things we are just missing. Only with the rhetoric and only with the yatra, the entire party support base can't be revived. But yes, cadre is revived, and really it has been done in a successful way. I really accept it, because in 2 or 3 states I have personally seen it, that Bharat Jodo Yatra has really revived the Congress at the cadre base level.
Okay. Now, we were discussing Bihar and UP for some time, but now let's move on to a state like Karnataka, because many believe that Karnataka also plays a crucial role in these elections. Many believe that,
Yes, yes.
Bihar or Maharashtra. We will come to Maharashtra afterwards. So,
Yes.
how do you see Karnataka? Because I know you were touring Karnataka for many days. So, what is your take? What is your feeling?
I feel that in these states like Karnataka, Haryana, or Maharashtra, really the BJP seat tally is going down. But if you look at the 2014 election results, in Karnataka, BJP got 17 seats, right? In 2019, it got 25 seats. That was a very exceptional kind of the thing. So if we look at 2014 election result, Congress got the 9 seat and JDS 2 seats. If now with the alliance factor, if you add up 17 plus 2 of the JDS seats, it is for NDA, it is 19 seats, right? That 19 seats may got little bit reduced, or Congress may, because why I am not comparing with 2019. Usually the people will compare the baseline of the data of previous election, but I'm not comparing with the 2019 election. I'm comparing with 2014 election, because the 2014 election is the normal kind of the factor for every party, because Congress got also 9 seats. So in 2024, I I think NDA, BJP, and JDS, which was 19 seats in 2014, may get 15 seats, and that much dent the NDA can get. And really, I I accepted the NDA got some hits from Congress, because the Congress is in power, and still the narratives of Congress during the assembly election, when Congress got elected, and those narratives which were going against the BJP leadership, that has not faded away right now. So it will take some time to just get away from that kind of the things from BJP. So still BJP is in the courtroom of, just as a alleged kind of the party, or alleged kind of the leadership, is still BJP is in court of the people, and where the people, some people are trying to punish, because of, not because of the current factor, because of the previous factors, like what they did in 2000 in assembly election 2023. So, but again, I'm saying that it will be not so much drastic because of the Modi factor. When there was an assembly election in Karnataka, I was in Mysore region, Mandya and all. I was asking that to whom you are going to vote. Obviously, they were saying that Congress or some or JDS. But at that time also, they were saying that if there will be a Lok Sabha election, I will vote for Modi. I don't like the leadership, BJP leadership of Karnataka, but I like Modi ji. And I personally felt that uh, it's a Modi factor is really ravaging, and it's a more and more appealing in Karnataka rural areas than in other states.
And what about Maharashtra? I think we will take one by one.
Yeah, it is going to be really very challenging, but because of the fact that the people are saying that still there is a sentiment of the people for Uddhav Thackeray, because of the Sindhe Gut has just break away the party, and the sentiment for Sharad Pawar also, because of Ajit Pawar just fled, came to BJP NDA. So but I think that kind of the sentiment uh, is counterbalanced by the other factors. Like Shiv Sena had just changed its narrative, like what they were doing for the Hindutva, and now how much far they have gone to the Muslim community to get the support. So that is also noticed by the people. It is nothing wrong to go to Muslims and get the support, but the party which were completely vehemently protesting something of the Muslim, some basic features of the Muslim community, and they were saying that never we can go to the Muslim, and we don't want any Muslim support and something, and suddenly you are uh, just aligning with Congress or NCP or going to the Muslim community. So that's a 360-degree reversal, and that reversal can't be accepted by the people. So the one factor is the sentiment for Uddhav Thackeray or Sharad Pawar. That is the some sections, and the other some sections of the resentment. That resentment because they have just done like Nitish Kumar. Many people are saying that okay, Nitish Kumar is a paltu kind of the leader in Hindi. So it is based on that party he had changed parties or alliances. But here the Shiv Sena has changed its own basic concept, in own basic discourse or own basic narrative. So it is also going to be noticed by the people. And that factor, the sentiment factor for Uddhav Thackeray or the family, will be counterbalanced by the reversal of the narrative factor.
Okay. So the other question I have for you is about the region because we are discussing Uddhav Thackeray's and I mean Shiva Sena factions. We discussed JDS, we discussed JDU, and I think we have not discussed BSP in detail in UP, but I'm sure BSP is vote share, declining vote share. Where are they going to be? Is a question. But how do you see? Because in some analysis, people are saying this election is also going to tell you about the future of many of the local parties. No, because India is becoming very centralized in a way. India, BJP being the largest party, and if they win again, it's like 3 terms continuous and record-breaking victory for them. And if they win, probably at the cost of some local parties, except for TDP, I believe. TDP, I think they will do better. So, how is it going to, what is the future of local parties in the country today? Even in a state like Kerala, I'm not so sure about, I should not say CPM is a local party, but still, given the statistics they have in the Lok Sabha, last time they had only one MP in Lok Sabha, and this time also, I don't think too many people are winning from CPM party from Kerala, and then probably one or two seats from Tamil Nadu because they are part of the DMK alliance. So in the vote share, the seat share of local regional parties are getting reduced. So how is it going to change elections in India in the future?
We should look at the data. BJP got 31% votes share in 2014 and 37% votes share in 2019. So it is looks like that. More than 60% people of India have not been voting for BJP. It's very clear.
Right. Right.
So other data we should also look at. In 2014, the other parties, except national parties and regional parties, the very smaller kind of the party which were getting 1 seat or 2 seats, these seats were 81 seats in 2014, and these kind of the seats were 59 seats in 2019. Right. If we have been discussing about Shiv Sena, in the Shiv Sena in alliance with BJP, they got 18 seats in 2014, 18 seats in 2009. Right. Like if you will look at the data, like BJD, what BJD has been getting the votes here, that is roughly 2%, around 2%. What the voting vote share of TMC? Roughly 2%. It has been maintained. It may vary in seats from 2014 to 2019, but the vote share of uh, TRS, BJD, TMC, TDP, these are roughly 2% or something. And we are discussing in 2024, where we have already identified that regional parties are little bit more more enthusiastic, and they are
Okay.
little bit going to make more presence. Their
Okay.
presence is not going to be reduced, right?
Oh, okay.
whether it
Okay.
is whether it is in alliance with some national party, with Congress or BJP, but they are really going to do something, and they are going to display something. Like if you can see that what the seats level of Tejaswi Yadav in 2019, it was zero, and certainly this time it is not going to be zero, right?
Mhm.
So I think there is no lack of opposition. There is no decline. Again, what I have objected, that there is no decline of Narendra Modi persona. Similarly, I am objecting that there is no decline of the growth or the status quo ante of the regional parties. What they have the status quo, that will be at least maintained, or I see there will be a little bit more growth after 4th June. So I don't see whether they will be helping Congress or they will be helping BJP, but their presence will be very much clear in the political system of India. I think
So that means, yeah. So that means uh, BJP is not unstoppable. Even these regional parties will survive and sustain, and they grow. And there is
yes,
opposition in the
yes,
country. And
yes, yes.
yes,
Yes.
okay,
Because Dhanuraj, one factor we have already identified, I think we should conclude it in a way
yeah,
that
sure.
if there is no national narrative, there is no strong national narrative. BJP has, or Narendra Modi has, the support based on some facts like Labharthi fact, Hindutva fact, and all these facts. But these all facts are tested, experimented, or opposition can say that these all facts or the narratives are exhausted. There is nothing new. If there is nothing new, it means that there is absence of the national narrative. In the case of absence of the national narrative, if Narendra Modi is again going to win, there are two facts. One is still what the basic support base BJP has, they are successful to maintain it. And other thing is opposition has not good preparation to defeat Narendra Modi. That's the fact.
Okay. 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 But I know before we conclude, I have one more,
Yes,
related to this last answer that you given.
yes.
There is also a conversation, discussion in India today that Modi and BJP always try to centralize it. Modi guarantee. This is always revolving around one person and a centralized theme. But opposition somehow, for some reason, I think one of the things that I noticed from Yogendra Yadav's observation was, he said, we are back to the normal. I don't know whether we are back to normal, but he's saying that we are back to the normal politics in India. And the other, adding to that point, there is the opposition parties were trying to decentralize. 2014 and 2019, especially 2019 and all, they were attacking Narendra Modi. This time they were little careful and they were trying to project some of the local issues. As you said, probably it came very late from their side.
Yes.
But many are saying that this should have happened last 3-4 years, not like in the last 4 months or 3 months. So the coming back to normal is something that you also see that we are coming back to the normal politics. There's
Yes,
no
yes.
abnormal politics. I'm not saying that. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
it's coming
You,
back to the.
you mentioned Yogendra Yadav. Yogendra Yadav is saying coming back to normal because he is predicting that BJP is going to get only 240 and 250. Or it may sort of some majority, or with the help of the NDA partners, BJP will form the government. What he is predicting right now. But when we are predicting that in any case, BJP is going to cross 300 alone, because we see that as what Prashant Kishore has been saying repeatedly, there is no material damage to BJP in North. Uh, in North up to Karnataka, there is no material damage. BJP is already 50% in Maharashtra, so you can say that okay, that will be the status quo on 1 or 2 seats. Material damage means what? There is no damage of 50 seats to BJP in from Uttar Pradesh to Gujarat, and just little bit if you are going to south, that is up to Karnataka. Up to Karnataka, Gujarat, and Uttar Pradesh, there is no damage of 50 seats. So BJP is going to touch 300. Even if BJP will touch 400 or 400 par with the NDA partners, in that case also, the politics will be very much normal, because this is the fabric of the federal character. All the regional parties will be stronger in their assembly constituencies. The people, because of the diversity of the language, diversity of the culture, and all kinds of the factors, the political system is nurtured in such a way no leadership or no party can centralize everything in India even if BJP will get 400 power. That is not possible. I don't see.
That's a very, very great note to end with this conversation, because I think
Yes.
this is one of the concerns that millions of Indians have about the centralization of politics in India. But you say that there's nothing like centralization of
No, no,
politics,
no.
and also it is also not possible to centralize to a great
It is
extent.
really, it is not possible. It is not possible.
Right, right. Yeah, yeah. So it was pleasure talking to you, Naveenji. And
Yeah.
I'm sure by this time next week we know who is going to rule the country, and I'm sure we
Yes.
will meet post elections for one more
Yes.
analysis.
Yeah.
What went right for the parties and what went wrong for the parties. So thank you so much for your time,
Thank you.
and
Thank you. Thank you.
thank you,
Thank you.
Naveen.
Thank you. Nice talking to you. Thank you.
As we wrap up this insightful discussion on India's 2024 general elections with the expertise of our esteemed guest, Mr. Naveen Kumar, we have unearthed valuable insights into the unfolding narrative of democracy in action. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on more of these discussions. For further analysis and comprehensive coverage of the elections, make sure to visit CPPR's Decoding the Polls website. Your engagement is crucial in shaping the future of Indian democracy. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, stay engaged, stay informed.